Quack, quack. Quack, quack. People, you're not supposed to laugh. You are on a duck tour. So when I say quack, 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 you are supposed to behave like a duck and reply with a quack, quack, quack. Okay, let me try again. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah, that is much better. You have to behave a little bit like a duck, like a duck. Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Salim, and together with me is Captain Q. We welcome you on board the Singapore Duck First. Before we go further from here, there's some safety instructions for you. When this duck is moving, please remain seated. Hold on to the seat in front of you. Hold on to the handrails at the side. And if you are seated right in the middle, especially when you are going down into the waters, hold on to the seat below you. At any point of time, do not put your hand outside of the duck. Now, let me introduce you to this duck. This duck was born in the 1960s. It is probably as old as I am, if not older. This duck was born in the United States of America, but it was used during the war in Vietnam. In the war in Vietnam, its primary duty was to go into the waters, go up to the larger ships, collect food supplies, and come back to the land. Just this in and out of the water activity, just like a normal duck. However, this one was a little bit different because it was used in a war environment. So in a typical war environment, there would be a lot of live firing, a lot of gunshots, plenty of bullets, and many bullet holes. Guess what? This duck was also hit with numerous bullet holes. But that does not mean that you need to get afraid. Look up and down for the bullet holes. You will never find the bullet holes. The holes have all been covered, and we are good to go into waters all over again. In under 1 minute, we are going to be taking a plunge into the waters. Passengers that are seated on the right of the duck and passengers that are seated on the left of the duck, you may experience a splash of water onto you. If that happens, please do not panic. It is only water, and the water is going to dry very soon. Because we are going into waters, take note of this. In this duck, there are 6 lifebuoys. 2 are right above me, 2 lifebuoys are right behind where you're seated, and 2 right in front. We will only use these lifebuoys in an emergency. And in an emergency, we also have to use our life jackets. Life jackets are placed below our seats. Please help yourself to one life jacket, put it over your shoulder, and fasten it by your waist. Please help yourself first before you help your little children. Now is the time for you to hold on to the seats in front of you. Hold on to the handrails at the side. Hold on to the seat below you and answer me this question. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, are we all ready to take a quacking dive into the waters of the Kallang River? Hey, everybody is asleep. I couldn't hear you. Let me ask you again. Are we all ready? Much better. Okay, Captain Q, we are ready. Let's go. Captain Q has stepped on the accelerator and we are about to take a plunge. 3, 2, 1. Wow. What an exciting landing. Let us give Captain Q a round of applause. Very well done. I noticed some of you got a little bit wet, but that is okay. Yeah, the water is going to dry very soon in Singapore's hot and humid climate. Talking about climate, can anybody tell me how many seasons are there in Singapore? One. No, we are not so bad. We have 2 seasons. What are they? No, not rainy and summer.
Wet and dry.
No, not wet and dry. Hot and hotter. Yeah. Only 2 seasons. And we are now in the hot part. Let us look to the left of the duck. And on the left of the duck, what you see is a very special private housing project. This is the Coastal Roof condominium. And why do I say this is very special? Very special because in Singapore we do not have so many housing that are right by the side of the river. And these housing are just a few meters away from the river bank. If you choose to buy a 3-bedroom apartment in this housing complex, you have to be prepared to spend anywhere between $2 to $3 million. Okay, housing in Singapore is not cheap. And if you are wondering if we can, all residents in Singapore can afford a housing like this, let me tell you, only 20% of residents in Singapore can afford to stay in a private housing. Another 80% of us, we stay in public housing called the HDB flats. And HDB flats are offered to us by the government at a very steep discount of about 40 to 60%. Now let us take our attention to the right of the duck. On the right of the duck, we see Singapore's only Formula One Grand Prix building. It is in this building where all the control and communications with the F1 drivers happen. Singapore is the first country in the world to introduce a Formula One night race. And we have been doing this very successfully every year in the month of September since the year 2008. It is in this building where all the controls and communications with the F1 drivers happen. Do not be surprised if I tell you, right here in this building, you will see there will be 36 motor workshops for the Formula One teams to use. Now let us take our attention away from the F1 building and look at this gigantic structure that is right in front. This is the Singapore Flyer. Singapore Flyer has a height of 165 meters. And currently, the Singapore Flyer is the world's third tallest observation wheel. Up to the year 2014, we were the tallest in the world. And then the Americans decided to come along. They spoiled the party for us. They built an observation wheel which was only 3 meters taller than us, the one in Las Vegas. And then just last year, the grandmother of all observation wheels in Dubai. That is 250 meters tall. Can somebody look at the Singapore Flyer, do a quick count and tell me how many capsules do you see in the Singapore Flyer? How many can you see? Anybody? 30. Well, this gentleman over-counted. Singapore Flyer has 28 capsules. Each capsule can hold a maximum of 28 people. One round of the Singapore Flyer takes 28 minutes. And if this is not enough, the area of each capsule is 28 square meters, 7 meters by 4 meters. Singapore Flyer operates from Thursdays to Mondays from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. It does not operate on a Tuesday and Wednesday. So today, being a Wednesday, you will not be able to enjoy a ride on the Singapore Flyer. However, if you want to get a discounted ride to the Singapore Flyer, this is what you can do. Produce your duck tickets, go on to our Suntec City counter, and we will offer you a 10% discount. Not only we offer you a 10% discount, we also offer you a free bus ride to the Singapore Flyer from Suntec City. But do yourself a favor. Do not come here directly with your duck tickets. These people are not going to entertain you. In order to get the discount, you have to buy your ticket from our Suntec City counter. Okay, now let us look to the left of the duck and see 2 domes. approaching us. These are the two world's largest greenhouse conservatories, and they are part of Singapore's Gardens by the Bay. One of them is called the Flower Dome. Another one is called the Cloud Forest. Entrance into these two conservatories are paid entrances. Once again, your duck ticket will allow you another 10% discount and also a free bus ride to the Gardens by the Bay. Gardens by the Bay was built in the year 2012. It cost the Far East Organization 1 billion Singapore dollars to construct the Gardens by the Bay. And do you know that the Gardens by the Bay is built entirely on a reclaimed piece of land? 101 hectares of reclaimed land. This means that the Gardens by the Bay is sitting on an extremely prime property. Slightly ahead of the two conservatories, we see there are 18 super tree structures. Each of these super tree structure is between the height of 25 to 50 meters. Each of the super tree, listen carefully to this, can have 163,000 plants of 200 different species that grow vertically. Okay, Gardens by the Bay offers us two very special, very magical light and sound shows every night at 7:45 p.m. and 8:45 p.m. Entrance into the light and sound show is free of charge. Entrance into the Gardens by the Bay is also free of charge. Not so many tourist attractions in Singapore give us free of charge entrances. Gardens by the Bay is one of them. Now, let us look at the left of the duck and be ready to take some pictures with the Singapore's biggest hotel, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. However, we will discuss more about this hotel slightly later on. Okay, now let us look to the right of the duck and look diagonally across us. There we see thousands of multicolored seats. In front of this multicolored seat is a floating platform. This floating platform is the largest floating platform in the world. It can hold the weight of 9,000 people. It can hold the weight of 200 tons of safe equipment. It is built entirely on a steel structure. When do we use this? We use this to celebrate our National Day. And we also use this very extensively when we celebrate our New Year's Eve. On the eve of the New Year, almost 30,000 people will come to this ground to enjoy the New Year's Eve festivities together with the fireworks that go on display. Ladies and gentlemen, please take note. The 30,000 people that are seated on the stand is not floating. Only this platform, that is the floating structure. Okay, now let us look to the left of the duck, and what we see passing by us is a white building. It has a round base, and it has 10 finger-like extensions that go up into the sky. This is where Singapore's Art and Science Museum is. If you look at the Art and Science Museum from the top view, you may feel that you are looking at a lotus flower which is sprouting out of the ground. Again, if you look on the left of the duck, we see two structures that are very firmly anchored into the waters. The one in the far end, that one that looks like a black globe, that is where Singapore's very popular Apple shop is, the Marina Bay branch. A very unique and a very wonderful shopping experience. And the one nearer to us, this is ladies' favorite, the Louis Vuitton LV. Ladies, should you want to enjoy your shopping at the LV shop, which is extremely expensive, let me give you a shopping tip. do not bring along your duck tickets. No discount. Okay, but you may consider to bring along either your husband's or your boyfriend's credit cards. Yeah, this is how you are really going to enjoy your shopping there. How many husbands agree? Nah, not many. Yeah? Okay, now let us look to the right of the duck, and there we see two large domes. This is where Singapore's Performing Arts Centre is. The Esplanade Theatres of the Bay. There's a performing arts stage as well as a world-class concert hall right here. It has a total seating capacity of around 3,600 people. And if you look at the top of the two domes, we see there are 10,300 of these triangular claddings. And the purpose of these triangular claddings is to help us minimize the amount of sun rays that fall into the esplanade, so as to keep the esplanade as cool as possible. The shape of these two domes reminds us of a very popular fruit in Singapore, the king of all fruits. We call this fruit the durian. Okay, now, time for you to take out your handphones, take out your cameras, look right ahead of me, and we see the Singapore's Merlion that is approaching us. The Merlion is a very popular symbol of Singapore. It has a head of a lion. It has a body of a fish. The Merlion stays in the Merlion Park. And the Merlion Park is open to the public every day of the week. Entrance into the Merlion Park is also free of charge. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, not everything in Singapore is about to pay money. Pay and pay. No. We have some free attractions for you to enjoy as well. The Merlion will sprout water out of his mouth every day, and it does so until midnight every night. And do you know that this Merlion is now 50 years old? Okay, it celebrated its 50th birthday on the 15th of September this year. Now what Captain Hugh is trying to do is he's moving the duck over so that our friends who are seated on the left of the duck, you can also enjoy some private moments with the Merlion and take some selfies as well. This is a good opportunity for you to take some selfies with the MD, with the Merlion. And if we have done taking pictures with the Merlion, let us all look to the right of the duck, look right in the middle, and that's where we see Singapore's biggest hotel, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. This hotel has 2,561 rooms in 3 different hotel towers. And should you come by to this place in the year 2026, you are going to see a 4th hotel tower with another 1,000 rooms. Okay, it has a major expansion plan. Now let us look at the top of the hotel. 191 meters above the ground level. Even taller than the Singapore Flyer, which is 165 meters. There's a very special ship-like structure that is seated right on top. It took engineers almost 2 months to bring this structure right up to the top. Can anybody tell me, what do you think is up there in the ship-like structure? It's pretty cool. No, we shall not embarrass it by calling it a swimming pool. That would be a major embarrassment. We have to call it the world's largest infinity pool. It is the world's largest, and it deserves a little bit of respect. 150 meters long. Okay, now, if you want to visit the Sky Park up there, that is a paid entrance. However, if you want to visit the Sky Park for free, this is what you can do. Go to Tower number 3, take a lift up to the 57th floor. Go and dine at the Selawi restaurant that is up there. And in this instance, we will not pay the entrance charges to go up. However, let me warn you, dining eating at the Selami restaurant is going to be an extremely expensive experience. Yeah? Now let us look to the right of the duck. Right in the middle, we see some very gorgeous blue-colored glass wall buildings. This building are full of green features, and this is where Singapore's second financial district is going to be, the Marina Bay Financial District. When fully completed, the Marina Bay Financial District is going to be 2 times bigger than our existing financial district. Currently, it is only 35% completed. There's a lot more development that is yet to come. Okay, now let's take a look at what is coming up ahead of us. Right in front there, you will see a very long bridge that crosses from the floating platform to the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. This is called the Helix Bridge. I want you to look at the design of the Helix Bridge very carefully. And you may soon realize that you are looking at the human DNA structure with the double helix format. This Helix Bridge has a wonderful light up every night at about 7 p.m. And should you be standing on any one of the 4 standing platforms, you are going to take some amazing pictures of yourself with the Marina Reservoir and Singapore's old financial district as the background. Okay, at this point of time, can somebody remind me how many casinos are there in Singapore? Wow, very good. You know Singapore's casinos very well. You say there are 2 casinos in Singapore, correct? One of them is right here in this building, in the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. And the second casino is on our favorite island, called the Sentosa Island. It is run by the Genting Group of Malaysia. Did you know that the casino in the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, this is the world's most expensive casino? It costs $8 billion to construct. At $8 billion, it is 8 times more expensive than building the entire Garden by the Bay. If you are a foreigner visiting Singapore, there is some good news for you. Foreigners, do you know that you always have more good news than the locals? It is true. You want to enter into the casino. Entrance into the casino for you is totally free. Not a single cent to pay. And nobody is going to pay you out. However, should the resident of Singapore want to visit the casino, just to start into the casino, you have to pay an entrance fee of $150 Singapore dollars. Just to step into the casino. Not only that, this entrance fee is only valid for 24 hours. Should you not exit the casino within 24 hours, you are made to pay another $150. Even before we have entered the casinos, we have already lost money. And I can tell you from a personal experience that this money is almost impossible to recover from the winning in the casino. Let me share with you another fun fact. The 2 tiny casinos in Singapore, we generate the world's 3rd highest income among all the casinos in the world. Now, in which city do you think the casinos generate the highest income? Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Everybody likes to say Las Vegas. No, the casinos in Macau generate the highest income, $44 billion. Las Vegas has 75 large casinos, and do you know that they only generate $7 billion? And Singapore's 2 tiny casinos, they are very close to Las Vegas. We generate an income of $6 billion. just imagine two small casinos competing head-on with the 75 large casinos in Vegas. Now, at this point of time, can I just check, and please be very honest, how many of us on this side are residents of Singapore, working and living in Singapore? Okay, I notice a few of you. I love this because I want to test you with some questions. Let's see how much of our little island you know. We are now traveling in the waters of the Marina Reservoir. Can you tell me how many reservoirs are there in Singapore? This gentleman here is counting, so we let him count and see how accurate he becomes. He says around 10, not very sure. How about you, sir? Don't hide because I've already identified you.
I say 5.
5. Now the time to question is, are you truly a resident of Singapore? Okay? Tiny Singapore has 17 reservoirs. 17. And the Marina Reservoir that we are traveling on is Singapore's 15th reservoir, and this is the largest reservoir in Singapore. Today you are privileged on being able to travel on the largest reservoir. And by the way, do you know that the Marina Reservoir is probably the only reservoir in the entire world that is built right in the heart of the city center? And this is something very unique only to this country. Marina Reservoir. I have mentioned so many facts and figures. It has probably making your brain extremely heavy, and you are not able to accept any more facts and figures, or neither are you able to digest. So let us take our attention away from these facts and figures. We push them aside for a moment. We enjoy something, feel some rises, and then after that, when we are more relaxed, we will come back to the facts and figures once again. Let us see what has Captain Teo arranged for us in terms of prices. Oh no, he has not arranged. Captain Teo, what happened? Never mind. I have prices. I have prices to give away. Let me show you what I have. This is a very cute packet of duck stickers. Okay? These are limited edition duck stickers. You cannot buy them in the shops. Really, cannot. You want to buy also, nobody will sell them to you. You can only win them on a duck tour. Okay, so if you want to win these limited edition duck stickers, this is what you need to do. The first person, you have to be extremely fast. The first person who can show me a hand sanitizer. Okay, we have found a winner. Already found a winner. Don't have to look into your bag. You know what this gentleman did? He has to present to the mic. What did he do? He pointed to the hand sanitizer. Yeah, he didn't waste time looking into the bag. You have, but you didn't show me the first. As soon as I finished the question, he pointed. Very fast. Congratulations. Let's give him a round of applause. He wins himself a limited edition duck stickers. I will hand you your prize shortly. Okay, I noticed that some of you are a bit disappointed that you haven't win the duck stickers. Don't be so sad. It is okay, I'm going to give you another chance. Okay, don't worry, you don't have to share the duck stickers. I got another pack. Okay, the second game is not so easy. Most of the time there will be no winners. Okay, should there be no winners, I will play a third game, and guaranteed there will be a winner in the third game. The game is like that. Look into your handbags. Look into your purses. Look into your wallets. Gentlemen, look deep into your pockets. And if you are ready, it is amazing to see how people get ready to win duck tickets. People are doing all sort of things. Okay, the first person to show me 3 Singapore $1 coins. Already given up. Not even wanting to try. 3 $1 coins. 3. It has to be 3 $1 coins, not 3 coins. Okay, let's give it 5 seconds. Okay, we have found a winner. Right at the back. Wow. Amazing. Out of the 10 times I played this game, 9 times there are no winners. Nobody carries 3 $1 coins because they are extremely heavy. One $1 coin weighs 7.62 grams. So this lady must be a very strong lady, carrying 22 grams in her wallet. Congratulations. Let's give her a round of applause.
It's an award ceremony. So much.
Okay, what Captain Q has just done, he has made a left turn and we are heading back up to the ground level. He's looking for the runway so that we can take off. As he does that, please remain seated. Hold on to the seat in front of you. Hold on to the handrails at the side. Yes, we found some ground under us and we are about to take off. I noticed some wonderful gestures which I'm going to share with you shortly. Let us all give Captain Q another round of applause for bringing us very safely back to the land. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there are some very magnanimous people up on the duck. This young gentleman who won the prize, he is trying to give away the stickers to the children who have not won. Yeah, especially at the end there. Yeah, not too many people will do this. You see? Wow! Distribution of stickers. Amazing! This is very good to see. Okay, we have just completed our tour of the Marina Reservoir and we will be heading towards our civic district, which is about 5 minutes away. And if you're expecting that I will keep quiet for the next 5 minutes, then that is not going to happen. Okay? Let me ask you, on the way to the civic district, 2 questions. This time, there are no more prizes to be won. The first question is to see how observant you are when you are seated in a duck. And the second question is I want to know how many of you were listening to me and how many of you fell asleep. Okay? The first question, to test your observancy skills. Can anybody tell me what is the name of this duck? Wow! Well done! She has the correct answer. Do you know? Have you all noticed the name of the duck?
Orlin.
Yes, Orlin. How does she know? Because she's very observant. And if you are still not observant enough, I'm not going to tell you how she knows. Okay? The answer is somewhere in the duck. Please look out for it. Second question. I'll be very honest. The second question is just to entertain myself. If you have the right answer, I will be the happiest person in the duck today. The question is like that. Singapore has built the most expensive casino in the world. Can you tell me expensive than the Gardens by the Bay. 6 times wrong. 8 times. Thank you very much. It always feels nice when people are listening to you. And today, at this moment, officially, I'm the happiest person on the earth. Thank you for listening. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now I want to show you a very boring building. Hey, don't laugh, really boring. Okay, look to the right of the dark, diagonally opposite us. Do you know that this is a 5-star hotel? The Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Yet I dare to say it is very boring. But I think you will agree with me, right? Look at the building. Nothing exciting. Single color. So boring. Yeah, but from the inside it is not boring. Don't get me wrong. Otherwise you cannot get a 5-star status. I want you to take a notice on the windows of this hotel. You will notice that most of the windows in this hotel are octagonal in shape. The only hotel in Singapore that has octagonal shaped windows. What does this mean? When there is an octagon, the Chinese believe that the evil will stay away from us. And then the octagon also has 8 sides. And 8 in the Chinese geometry is a very lucky and prosperous number. So the hotel is trying to tell the guests, please come and stay with us. We will keep you away from evil and we hope to bring you some luck and prosperity. Okay, this is the basic idea behind this design. And if you ever notice, even our Singapore $1 coins also have 8 sides. Now if you don't believe, look at it carefully the next time you see the $1 coin. Now you should come by to this place on the left hand side, called the Makan Sutra or the Glutton's Bay. If you have not had Singapore's world famous chili crabs, you have to enjoy one plate of chili crab. At least, only then that your trip to Singapore is considered successful. Okay, this is a must-have delicacy if you are visiting Singapore. Now let us look at the very tall building right in front of us. This is a 72-story Swiss hotel complex. And why do I need to show you a tall building in Singapore? There are too many tall buildings anyway. Okay, the only reason why I show you this building is because I want to tell you Swiss Hotel used to be the tallest hotel in the world for 11 years. Between 1986 to 1997, this tiny little red dot had the tallest hotel in the world, 286 meters high, 72 stories tall. Now, we have crossed into the civic district. Let us take our attention to the left of the dark, and there we see Singapore's oldest and most grandest cathedral. This is called the St. Andrew's Cathedral. It was constructed during the colonial days in Singapore, when Singapore was under the British rule. This building that you see here stands from the year 1861. It is now 161 years old and is still standing extremely tall. I want you to take notice on the white plaster on the walls of this cathedral. This white plaster is also used currently in one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Do you know which place in the ancient world do you think I'm referring to? It is not the Great Wall of China. Anybody want to make a guess? People at the back, you should know. People at the back, you should know. The Taj Mahal. Yes. The Taj Mahal uses the same plaster for many generations. The name of this plaster is called the Madras Chunan. Okay, we are now turned into the busy part of the civic district. The building on our right hand side. Okay, this is Singapore's Capitol building, and right behind you will notice a very special theatre called the Capitol Theatre. This used to be the playground for the moviegoers in Singapore in the early 70s. Today the Capitol Theatre is one of Singapore's national monuments. Now coming up on the right hand side, diagonally opposite us, we see the Funan Center. Funan Center is where you should be heading should you want to buy high quality electronics at affordable prices. Should you want to buy your electronic gadgets, handphones, cameras, laptops, or even PlayStation for your children, please head on right now to the Funan Center. This building on our left hand side is Singapore's Judiciary Branch. This is our new Supreme Court building, and this is where Singapore puts its most difficult criminals on trial and brings some sort of justice. We have turned into the historic part of the civic district. This building on the right hand side, this is Singapore's new Parliament House building. It is here where Singapore's political leaders will debate and deliberate with regards to Singapore's political future. Do you know why the policeman waved back at you? Any idea? Do you want to know? The policeman waved back at you because he's standing there the whole day. He's extremely bored. Yeah, so he's waving back at you. Okay, now we have just turned to the building on our left hand side. It's Singapore's old Parliament House building. And together with the neighboring City Hall, this is now home to the world's largest Southeast Asian art collection in the form of National Gallery Singapore. Take a look at the steps of this City Hall. Okay, the steps of this City Hall are very significant to the history of Singapore. Why so significant? Not because people come and take wedding pictures here. Not because of that. Very significant because this is where the Japanese army surrendered to the British forces to mark the end of the war in Singapore in 1945. This green piece of land on the right hand side, this is called Padang. And Padang is where the colonial government used to have their sporting activities held more than 200 years ago. And if you see just 80 meters behind the Padang, that used to be the Singapore's original shoreline. Do you remember the shoreline? Huh? No, you don't, huh? Yeah, I remember playing along the shoreline in the early 70s. But today, the Esplanade and the Garden by the Bay, all this are built on a reclaimed piece of land. Okay, as you turn right, take a look at the four chopstick-like pillars that shoot 67 meters into the sky. This is where Singapore's Civilian War Memorial is. This is where we commemorate up to 40,000 lost civilian lives during the Japanese occupation in Singapore between 1942 to 1945. Residents of Singapore, another test time. Can you tell me why are there four pillars? Not one, not three. Why are there four pillars?
Maybe representing the directions. Yeah, I'm just guessing.
Representing the what?
Directions.
Directions. No, of course not. Okay, it represents something. It represents Singapore's four major ethnicities. The Chinese, the Malays, the Indians, and who are the fourth?
Locals.
Don't say others.
Singaporeans.
Eurasians, yes. It represents these four major ethnicities in Singapore. Now, we are at the base of this hotel building. This hotel building has a very special event every year in the month of June. The name of this event is called the Vertical Marathon. You are supposed to run up 72 floors. You're not allowed to take the lift. You cannot take the elevators. You need to run up 1,336 steps. Should you be the one running up, how long do you think are you going to take? Take a guess. Don't listen to 2 years and 1 month, okay? They are just pulling my legs. How about you, man? 1 month. Don't listen to this. Give a reasonable answer. 2 hours. Okay. Do you know how fast the fastest person took to go up? The fastest person was a Chinese Singaporean man. And this gentleman took slightly less than 7 minutes. Only 7 minutes to go up all of 72 floors. And the fastest woman, she did so in slightly more than 9 minutes. Maybe these people have an extra luck in their body. Or maybe they have legs of an octopus. I made an attempt to go up this building. I thought I was very fit 4 years ago, before the COVID pandemic. And guess what? I never completed. I gave up at the 42nd floor. Yeah? That is why this is called Asia's toughest vertical marathon challenge. Do you know that if you are on this plot of land where the duck is now, in 1887, you would have been enjoying a swim in the beach. This used to be a beach in 1887. And we would be enjoying ourselves. But in 2022, nothing much has changed. Yes, there's no more beach, but we are still enjoying ourselves sitting on a duck, right? So nothing much has changed. Okay, we are about to cross into Suntec City. Suntec City was built in a reclaimed piece of land in the year 1995. The architect of Suntec City was a gentleman called I.M. Pei, and he is a world-famous American-Chinese architect. And together with the Hong Kong conglomerate, they had modeled the Suntec City after the human left hand. Allow me to explain. If you look at our left hand, there are 5 fingers. Each of these fingers of the left hand represents a very tall office tower of Suntec City. Suntec City has 5 tall office towers. At the base of our head, right after our wrist, this is represented by the convention center on the left hand side. And right in the middle of our hands, this is where our palm is. This is where we will capture our wealth and income. Similarly, right in the middle of Suntec City, surrounded by 5 tall office towers and the convention center, right in the middle we have this fountain called the Fountain of Wealth. Can you identify where are the 5 towers? Tower 4, 3, 2, 1, and this is tower number 5. And if you look at our hand, the thumb is pointing this way, the thumb is the shortest, so is the tower 5. Look at the flow of the water in this fountain. This fountain used to be the largest water fountain in the world. And if you notice the flow of the water, you will notice that water in the fountain always flows inwards. The water in the fountain will never flow outwards. When water flows inwards, we believe that we are continuously attracting wealth into the country. Okay, with that, we almost come to the end of our journey. Please continue to remain seated. Do not stand until the duck comes to a total stop, until I have opened the door and the staircase landing is in place so that we can disembark safely. And as we disembark, please remember to take along all your personal belongings, including your very precious mobile phones. Now this is something very common that's always left behind on a duck, almost on a day-to-day basis. Okay, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of our journey. On behalf of Duck Tours Singapore, Captain Joe and myself would like to thank all of you for attending this journey with us. I had a wonderful time presenting this journey to you. And should you have felt that Captain Joe did an amazing job keeping us safe and sound, both in the land and waters, and that I have offered you the delivery of my commentary that have met your expectations, and you want to offer us some tips or gratuities, then please feel free to drop them at the white basket at the exit. We would be extremely delighted to be receiving some tips or gratuities from you. With that said, please enjoy the rest of your day. Have a wonderful week ahead. Have a pleasant stay in Singapore. Have a fantabulous December, and until our paths cross again somewhere, somehow, may God always continue to bless us all. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.